Welcome to the first edition of the Panther Prowl of the 2018-2019 school year. This year has flown by, and we are already halfway finished with another year of school. This year, so much has already happened, with much more to come. The elementary has had a very exciting year. So far, they have sent a team to the state robotics competition, as well as having a highly successful quiz bowl team. The elementary has also participated in Red Ribbon Week and the Fall Carnival. In remembrance of Veterans Day, they pay tribute to the sacrifices the veterans have made. One of our beloved lunch ladies, Miss Kay, has decided to retire. Interesting things have also been happening in the high school.
Over the summer, the high school building was under construction. Although construction lasted a little longer than expected, we are now moved in and having class in the new building. There are also 2 new teachers in the high school, Mr. Bean and Mr. Harder. The Baptiste, FFA, and FCCLA officer teams have been very active this year and have already racked up several awards. To the elementary.
Over the past few weeks, the elementary has hosted Red Ribbon Week as well as the Fall Carnival. During Red Ribbon Week, the students dressed up to prevent drug abuse. Over the course of the week, the students dressed up to many different themes for each day, ending the week with Say Boo to Drugs. Congratulations to the overall winners. Haley Hall and Isaac Hall were crowned King and Queen of the Fall Carnival based on the Rada sales. Great job, guys.
The elementary robotics team qualified for the state competition. The team consisted of 10 students in grades 5 through 6, and they were instructed by Coach Allen. The competition was held in Oklahoma City at the Francis Tuttle Technology Center. The team participated in the Lego Robotics contest and placed 3rd. Here are the students that participated: Payson Dowdy, Gracie Tonica, Nate Stovall, Braddock Stovall, Kason Stovall, Brooklyn Hardaway, Ashton Hardaway, Trayton Hicks, LJ Reynolds, Caden Mariville, and Tristan Cantrell.
On Veterans Day, the elementary students performed several skits for the veterans. There were 56 in attendances. Here is a look of what went on. Families have lived through.
Several new things have been happening in the elementary. K through 9 went to the pumpkin patch in Hugo, Oklahoma. The 6th grade character counts supported the soldiers. They gathered 10 boxes of drinks and crackers to be donated. Good job, guys. Students who have read the required number of books at this point attended a mini Sequoia trip to the movies. If the students continue to read the designated books, they will go on the big Sequoia trip. Keep up the good work. The Pickens Library hosted a canned food drive in the elementary, and the kids brought 500 cans.
The Christmas program is December 13th. Students in grades K through 6 will be hosting anyone who wants to attend. Miss Heather Hardaway and Miss Yvette Hicks are assisting the students in the program. This year the program will be a little bit different, but it will be sure to bring on the holiday cheer. Now to the high school.
Over the summer, the high school was under construction. The entire interior of the high school was gutted and remodeled. The new high school contains a storeroom room that can hold all the faculty and students in the school. The renovations were completed in October, and the students were moved in shortly after the open house. We would like to thank the community for our newly remodeled building.
High school sports have been in full swing this year. The high school baseball and softball teams ended the season earlier than hoped. However, they had a great year. The Lady Panthers basketball team have a record of 7-2, with the boys shortly behind with a record of 7-4. Last week, the Panther basketball teams played in the Bravado Wireless Eastern Tournament. The Lady Panthers played McCurtain in the championship game with the final score of 50-39. Baptiste Lady Panthers were named the champions of the first annual Bravado Wireless Eastern Tournament. The Panthers played in the third place game with the final score 80-64 against Braggs, with the Baptiste coming out on top. Awesome job, guys. Keep up the hard work. Something new this year is the cross-country team into the state competition with several placing in the top 50 of the state.
The high school quiz-bowl team finished the season 15 wins, 11 losses. Miss Hannah Hamilton was named the third place individual in the county for the season, and Miss Rhiannon Delosier placed 5th in the county for the season.
Miss K has served students in the lunchroom for 46 years. She has decided to retire. Her co-workers threw her a surprise party to celebrate the milestone. Have fun, Miss K.
The high school FFA and FCCLA officer teams have been very active. The FCCLA team has completed their officer training, and most recently, they had their annual gingerbread building competition. The FFA officer team also completed their officer training. The FFA officer show team had a successful year. Miss Sally Norman placed in her class county, and Mr. J. Delosier placed in his class at county and in his class at Fort Smith, and he participated in the Tulsa State Fair. Miss Alyssa Hardaway placed 4th in her class at county, 3rd in her class at Fort Smith. Miss Rhiannon Delosier placed 1st in her class at county. Miss Kaylin Clemens had the reserve grand heifer at the county show, the 3rd overall heifer at Fort Smith, and placed 2nd and 4th in her classes at Tulsa.
We have several new members to the faculty and staff. Mr. Ren Harder is the new computer teacher in the high school. He graduated from Baptiste in 2010. Mr. Joe Bob Bean is one of our new English teachers, as well as coaching and assisting on several of our sports teams.
High school basketball teams will play in the Indianola tournament on Thursday. The boys play at 3 and the girls play at 4:20.
Christmas break starts on December 20th, and the spring semester will begin on January 7th. See you all then.
Christmas is just around the corner. Let's see what everyone wants for Christmas.
I want a pump 20 gauge shotgun and the PS4. I want the Nerf Mega Hawk. Okay.
What do you want for Christmas?
Okay, go.
I want talking mini, and the breakout beasts.
World peace. Almost 3 weeks off from work.
What I want for Christmas is for all my family to show up and just to spend time with them.
Beware, the panther is always on the prowl.